Watch, Rand Paul drops Wikileaks bombshell. People are stunned. Senator Rand Paul has had an interview on Fox News' Fox and Friends Wednesday. During the meeting, they eventually got to the topic of Wikileaks and things got quite interesting. A significant chunk of the interview was spent talking about the role reversal we have seen now that the DNC seems to be caught up in multiple scandals involving Russia. Despite their whining over the Trump-Russia collusion, at one point, Senator Paul endorsed the rumor that Wikileaks received the DNC emails from a leaker and not a hacker.
Good to have you with us. Are you there, Senator?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Right.
We wanted to get your reaction about this Russian reversal. So it turns out sources say that Hillary Clinton's campaign teamed up with the DNC and they helped pay for that dossier on President Trump. What's your reaction?
Well, it amazes me. For a year, the Democrats have been whining and saying they lost because of the Russians. Now it looks like it's really their subterfuge, their ideas. They're buying this dossier. But also, there are rumors that the leaks that went to WikiLeaks on all the Clinton emails came from the Democrats as well. So it's kind of funny. Everything they've blamed on Republicans, it looks like maybe they were the ones responsible for.
Sure. And Senator, remember a couple of months ago when it was revealed that Donald Trump Jr. had a meeting with these people with a Russian connection in hopes of finding some dirt on Hillary Clinton. Ultimately, it doesn't sound like they got any dirt on Hillary Clinton, but at the same time, she was actually financing the dossier about his father.
Over $5 million.
Well, campaigns all do opposition research on both sides, but the problem is that it's distracting a whole country. We're spending millions and millions of dollars on committee investigations, special prosecutors, all because Hillary Clinton can't admit that she lost because she was a bad candidate.
Right, and Senator, lastly, there was a Republican, they say, started this investigation with Fusion GPS, and it was Hillary Clinton and the DNC who spent the big money to keep it going. Do you know who that Republican was?
It wasn't me, but I don't know who it was. It might have been one of the other primary candidates. There were 16 of them. All I can say is it wasn't me.
Right. Can we talk about some of the drama yesterday? First off, your reaction to Senator Corker going...
It wasn't the Republican candidates, and I don't know what they're talking about. It was Hillary who did this. It amazes me. For a year, the Democrats have been whining, saying the host, they lost to the Russians, Senator Paul said. Now it appears that the DNC played a part in buying the now infamous dossier, originally released by BuzzFeed. And furthermore, the rumors claiming that WikiLeaks leaked Clinton emails to another Democrat is also alive as well. Senator Paul noted the irony during his interview. Everything blamed on Republicans looks like what they were responsible for, he said. Everything we had heard up until this point seems to be circling back around, and the finger is pointed directly at Democrats. When it comes to learning about political opponents, politicians sometimes use opposition research. This is a process wherein, among other things, researchers look for faults in a candidate or politician or dirt that may hurt them on the campaign trail or threaten their active status in politics. It's something that is very commonplace in today's day and age. But not what she did. We're spending millions and millions of dollars on committee investigations, special prosecutors, all because Hillary Clinton can't admit she lost because she was a bad candidate, Mr. Paul noted, alluding to Robert Mueller's special counsel. Fusion GPS, the company that conducted the research into President Trump and released the dossier, was also a topic of discussion. The Washington Post stated that a GOP donor hired Fusion GPS and then the Democrats after the DNC took it over. Senator Paul said it might have been one of the other primary candidates. He continued, there were 16 of them. All I can say, it wasn't me. That's crap. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not telling the truth here. The interview continued as Senator Paul discussed Senator Jeff Flake as well as his dramatic retirement speech. Senator Paul confirmed that he has another view on President Trump, but he isn't afraid to stand up for him. Look, I've been willing to go stand toe-to-toe with the president when I disagree with him on policy, but I'm willing to support the president when I agree on the policy, like cutting taxes. I think that the president is one of the boldest people we have in the White House on cutting taxes. I will support him there. That doesn't mean I will always support him. That's normal, the senator confirmed. We have an interesting view on how a sitting senator feels about some of the rumors that the DNC may be immensely involved with Russia, the dossier on President Trump, and more. Senator Paul is apparently not ready to rule these off as a simple conspiracy. We will have to see where it goes from here. Well, okay, I get it. He doesn't want to come out and really say who did it, but we know who did it. And it wasn't for good purposes either. The dossier was concocted. It's fake. There's nothing to the dossier. It was a fake dossier. It could you can understand if somebody gets on their opponent's information, but not to concoct a phony information. And they knowingly knew that this is a phony dossier, and they handed it in, and spending millions and millions of dollars trying to just discredit Trump's presidency. She's worse than a sore loser, is putting it mildly. She's a criminal. This is criminal. This is not just a sore loser. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.